Hello everyone, it is Willow and welcome back to Strange Antiquities. My hair is doing its own thing today, so we're just gonna ignore that. And luckily it didn't lose any progress, so we still just need to find the Bones Guard. It's been a minute. I took a whole break, I didn't post it all last week. Of course, I'm looking now at all of I look over there because I have OBS over there, even though my camera's there. Anyway, I look at my channel and stuff, and my views have kind of had an uptick, and then I took a break, and I didn't know until now. I'm like, of course that's when I decide to do it. But bear the mark of the antidote. Oh, wait a second, hold on. The antidote? That's not what I meant. That's interesting phrasing, is it not? Antidote, Bones Guard. But the antidote? Well, if this is poison, then it would be the opposite of this, right? Would it be this but upside down? So the plus would be down here. This. I also just went back and right before I started recording and looked at my footage to see if I was caught up or not. And I picked this up and I was like, I don't know, put it back. How did I know? Okay, anyway. Offer a trade. Okay. A hand. I know it doesn't need to go up in the thing, but it's fine. The rider was lucky. He made it to Backborough and found refuge there and was nursed back to health. He would later discover his left eye was permanently blackened like his partner's eyes had been. Well, that's not great. Okay. Alright. Interesting. To my left, the day. To my right, the night. I also have been having computer difficulties lately. I don't know what's going on, but so my, I think it's my video thing. Me, who doesn't know anything about computers. Anyway, I have a separate unit from my laptop because I play on a laptop. And randomly, the driver for it keeps getting corrupted. And it's a whole thing. Right before I recorded, when I turned on my computer, it was corrupted again. I don't know. Okay. To my left, the day. To my right, the night. To my left, the day. To my right, the night. That one was easy. I find the row of 3 tombs in the upper levels of the catacombs. The cool darkness is strangely calming at times down here, and I sit for a while in quiet contemplation. When I rouse from my thoughts, I look down at my feet and find an item there. Had it been there all along? I never noticed it when I sat down. It's kind of cute. Okay. Oh. Well, it gets louder sometimes. Anyway, let's do this. I've been hearing a worrying rumor about Verona Green. They're saying she drowned in the lake. I hope for all our sakes they're wrong. According to family legend, an ancestor of mine hid an item of thaumic significance in his burial chamber. It has never been found, but not for lack of trying. I was tempted to search for it myself until I learned that it was in the catacombs in a place known as the Hall of Shields. Perhaps it's better to leave it to those who know what they're doing. A Hall of Shields. Oh, right here? As I descend further into the catacombs, a strange sensation comes over me. It is not fear, although fear is mixed with it. With cold clarity, I know at once what it is. I have entered an area known as the Depths, a place where few have been and fewer have returned from. Not even Paliants can clear the air here and render it safe to breathe, but there is a way. Slate miners inhale the vapors produced by a spirit called a wandering shroud. They say it invigorates their senses and stays the mind rot that would otherwise consume them. It would be dangerous to continue exploring here without their lead. Didn't we already do this? I feel like I remember something about this already. Let's go here. And that's what I meant to do. And find Wandering Shroud. Oh! I saw it right when I closed it. Shh. No, I don't think it's that. I think it's the other one. Yeah, a spirit of old known as... Blah, 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 blah. I've already read this before. I know, because we have a check mark, so we've already gotten it. He will know where to find... Yeah, I thought we already did that, didn't we? Okay. Felt like we already did that, but okay. Put that over there. We still have this. Who knows? Okay. Oh, I've done something quite stupid. I went exploring in Heathwood and came across a grave. It was overgrown with dark brambles, so I started to clear them to get a better look at the inscription. I wasn't as careful as I should have been. The thorns were thick and menacing, so I scratched my arm on one of them. And I scratched my arm on one of them. I can't read. I have not felt well since. Please help me. In veins stand out darkly. So Blackheart? Used to reverse the effects of a Blackheart curse. A skilled hand is required to perform the procedure, drawing the curse from the body over the course of several hours. The instrument is made using a dried seed pod of a sheep snap plant. Well, this thing? We gotta move this over to the identified stuff. I'm gonna put it over here because we don't have that much room. Oh, I guess I gotta put it over there. Anyway, it's fine. Pet the cat. And then continue. You don't know me, but it's time I introduced myself. I'm the curator of the Museum of History here in Undermere. Eli and I have a complicated relationship, don't all siblings? I don't tend to come by the shop much anymore, but I heard he had left town for a few days. I wanted to bring him this, but I know he'd only turn me away without even looking at it. Okay. Jupiter! Thank goodness you're safe. I was worried about you. I hope my mother is okay too. I've lost count of the amount of gossip I've heard about her misdeeds over the years. The truth is, when she gets stuck into a mystery, she's been known to disappear for days at a time. In the meantime, I believe I found another clue in the journal. The text directly before this is largely ineligible, but I was able to make out a reference to a vault of some kind. This is tiny. 3 resonant objects, lightest first, heaviest last. Resonant field. Well, I know it has to do with this and the resonant objects. Hold on. Maybe we can find something in here. Oop. Resonance compass will point toward with nearby resonant objects, the only objects that can be detected in this way. Resonant objects are highly prized both by thaumaturgists and those who collect curiosities. A resonance compass. Do we have anything that acts like a compass? Ooh. We do. Okay, well this is one. Okay, this is another one. It's just pointing to those two right now. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So it's this one next. Okay, which one's heavier? This, no. This one or this one? This one's heavier. And I'm assuming that this is gonna be, yeah. So this one first. And then which one's heavier? This one's a little bit heavier. And then this one. Oh, lightest first. Haha. Did it literally in the wrong order. Or wait. Yeah, this one's... There we go. Ooh. Ooh. What? Oh. What am I doing? What am I doing? Do I need to, like, say the time? Oh, I think I do. Okay, hold on. Let's... Okay, so we've got... Do we just do the hour? No. The hour and the minute. No. That too? That's literally not what I meant to do. Oh no. How do I go? I want to go back in. Wait, no. Now? Okay, there we go. It was the time. I didn't mean to hit the stupid button. Thought we already had that. Why do I recognize that? Okay, now we can leave. That's cool. So now we know why that was a thing. Because I never, like, understood that before. I messed with it a lot. Okay. That's a good spot. Sweet. Put that there. Francesca Robertson. I got into a fight when they brought the body of that poor drowned woman to me with those lifeless black eyes. Oh, I got into a fright. I said fight. I thought for sure it was Verona at first. She does look like her. But we're quite certain it's a lady from Hogshead who went missing a few days ago. Though there's one thing I can't get out of my head, though. Why would she try and swim across the lake? And in the meantime, Verona is still missing. I don't like to use thalmic needles as a rule, but the circumstances are beyond the rule book. We need answers. Thalmic needle. I went too far. Nope, that's also not what I wanted to do. Oh, there it is. Thalmic needles are controversial items that are rarely used. They can reach into the mind of the recently deceased to give an impression of their thoughts before they died. Curiously, the weight of these tall items decreases when heated. They're so tall. And the weight of them decreases. I don't know, I'm gonna put a 1 pound thing. This is tall. Oh. Wait, hold on. Let it be cool. Okay. Right, it's heavier than 1 pound. Okay, if I just... It got lighter! That is so cool. I love things in this game like that. It is a tall item. Using my weighted scales and a candle, I can confirm that its weight does indeed reduce when heated. That's crazy! Okay, scoot this over, put that away, go in there. There we go. Pet the cat. The people are afraid. And they are right to be, but it is too late for them. They are of no use to us. but you might be. Prove yourself and perhaps Holgar will deem you worth saving. I require an object to steady my restless congregation and remind them why I am the one to lead us through this turbulent time. Okay. They respect strength and power above all else. Okay, Morgan's Folly. A symbol can be revealed to induce a trance-like state in anyone who casts their eye upon it, making them open to suggestibility. Precaution should be taken against unwittingly looking upon the hidden symbol for too long. I don't think we should do that one. What was the other one? Fortinance? Fortinance? A fortinance can enhance physical strength or restore strength that has been sapped, whether by exertion or hex. They're made of... well, that doesn't sound right either, but I don't like the first one. Stone or iron, and usually take the form of a small totem. Small totem. When I hear totem, I think of like that, right? Well, this is stone. But it's also got gold. Stone or iron, and usually take the form of a small totem. Wait, hold on. Is it this thing? It chills my blood to hold it. Okay. Maybe not. Iron. But it's also got this stuff. And gold. Iron and gold with stones. Don't think it's gonna be that, but I am gonna... So we've got like a orange one, a pale yellowy orange, and a turquoise. Okay, that's one of them. Turquoise, stone of water, and a stone of... I mean, it is a stone of strength. I still don't think it's right. What is this? I know it's not a totem, but oh, it's tin. This isn't very small. So far, I'm only thinking it's really that one, but all this stuff is identified already. I don't have anything hidden anywhere, do I? This is weird. It says it's usually stone or iron, so it's gonna be gray. That's why I looked at that, but I mean... I feel like it's this, but I don't know. This is definitely smaller than that one. Not by a lot, but... This one could be good, but it has those stones too, and I just... I don't know. I didn't mean to be in here, but, you know, maybe. Strength. An X with a little triangle thingy. Or diamond. Oh, yeah, it's definitely this. It has the symbol of strength and it's made of stone. Yay! This can go over here. You've been identified, so you need to get out of the way. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's end of the day. The writer's partner was less fortunate. They found his frozen body a week later. He died. He be dead. I am marked by Jupiter. Fascinating. Marked by Jupiter. Jupiter. It's like a 2 and a 4 combined. A 2 and a 4 combined. I am assuming... Oh wait, no, it could be in here. I forgot that these had the symbols. This doesn't have any symbols like that, right? No. Okay. Well, this one. The mark of Jupiter on my map leads me to a square room on the ground floor. Other than an intriguing torn note, there doesn't seem to be anything of interest until I notice that the bookshelf is mounted on a runner that I can, oh my god. I need to slow down, learn how to read, and can slide to one side. I push it and it glides easily, revealing a hidden recess in the wall behind it. Ooh. I like that thing. This thing is cool looking. Okay, and so... Oh. The castle vaults are blocked by a dinuric sill. It can be opened by any object made from silver or gold that produces a dinuric field. Okay, the dinuric field is that one. So, okay, let's open this. And then let's go to dinuric. So, medium circle, little circle, big circle, diamond. This needs to be a diamond. Hold on. Nope, that's not right. I already forgot. Medium circle on the top. Okay, medium circle on the top. Little circle. Okay, dinuric. Perfect. Oh wait, I don't need to do that. I just need to be able to see it. And then anything made of silver, it said, right? Silver or gold. Bronze. No. Bronze. No. Gold and silver. Okay. What do you produce? Nope. Oh, it identified the compass for me. I guess it realized that we did that part of the quest. What are you? Gold. Let's try you. Nope, that's not what I wanted. What do you produce? Oh, that's dinuric. Okay, the Moonstone Guardian. We can use that. And then it said the castle vaults. To the vaults. Okay, the vaults are blocked by a large iron door. It has no handle or keyhole, and it does not give in the slightest when I push against it. I realize it has been thaumatically sealed, but that's not much help. It's not clear what I need to open it. There we go. The door slides open without a sound, as though it has been kept well oiled over the years. Behind it, I find a large natural cavern that extends into the rock beneath the castle. Somewhat disappointingly, the walls are lined with racks of whiskey bottles instead of rows of artifacts that I was picturing. When I show Edmund, he is delighted and he spends some time examining the dusty shelves. It is not long before he makes a find that I'm surprised I missed. I return to the shop with a spring in my step and a curious item that demands further study. Perfect. There we go. And then this. The bishop's square is a simple tool of my great-great-grandfather's devising, loosely based on a briar's disc. By all the accounts, he was an impressive man, but it would seem his mind began to fail him at the end. Perhaps he spent too long studying his Zaya. He imagined invisible enemies coming to steal away his most prized possessions, so he began hiding them about in the castle, noting their locations in a code that only he understood. Are you saying that this is a bishop square? Just need this there so that I can bring it down. Okay. No, not that. Is this the right one? Yeah. Okay, I don't think we can use it yet. James Herschel. I can't say too much, but it has fallen to me to carry a secret that people would kill for, that people have killed for. It's a lot of weight to carry around in my head, and it's getting harder to bear around certain family members. It occurred to me that it would be safer in a ecumenical. Not even a clue on how to say that. Is receptacle, commonly featuring a memento mori. Shout out to Markiplier. That acts as an aid to recollection. A memory cannot reside in both the mind and the ecumenical. What? At the same time, and it cannot be stored indefinitely. When a memory has been left for long periods, it can begin to emit unpleasant vapors. A very ominous presence pulling at the threads of one's mind. Is it this? Genuinely couldn't tell if that's real life or not. Oh! That's creepy! They did a really good with that, because I literally thought that was coming from, like, my house. I was like, what is that? Okay, a low hum? I don't know if... Unpleasant vapors. Pulling at the threads of one's mind. And then it said, reminder of death. This is going to be a reminder of death, which that's why I thought a skull. But this also. No. Okay, I don't think it's that, 'cause it doesn't have anything. This is kind of a skull. Oh. Okay, I don't know what's going on there, but something. Okay, so a reminder of death. It's gonna be kind of unsettling. I do feel like it's probably just that other thing, but... I was expecting it to smell worse than it does. It's probably that other thing that the thing that we just got. If I had to guess. No. Wow, okay. 'Twas wrong. Oh! The freaking... yeah, it's this thing. The hourglass, yeah, is a memento mori. I wonder what that other thing is, though. That other thing is scary. Be making sounds. This thing is not identified, so I'm gonna pull it down here. Okay. People are getting restless. The followers of Holgar have been marching through the streets with that crazed priest at their head. Not long ago, that sort of behavior wouldn't have been tolerated in Undermere. Now there are people joining in. Oh, I just think, okay. In answer to your question, yes, it is possible to capture a wandering shroud. To the north of town, if you follow the little stream up through the woods, you'll come out on a hilltop that was clearly of some ancient significance. It is not uncommon to see wandering shrouds there. Be patient, be still, they will come, your friend Barton. Okay, to the north of town, follow the little stream. This. Here or here, though? Through the woods. So here? I forgot that you go crazy when you get stuff wrong. To the north of town. This is literally the only... This one? There we go. After a pleasant walk along the beck, I reach a series of grassy mounds. The barrows... Whatever is buried in them must have been important in their time. If I'm to collect what I have come for, I will need to be prepared. To put a wandering shroud in it. So, spirit vault. Yes, we do already know what it is. Ah, we got an achievement for catching a wandering shroud. I sit and wait, quietly and patiently, not certain exactly what I'm looking for. For some time, nothing happens. Then, long after my mind has drifted towards a warm fire and a hearty supper, I notice movement in the corner of my eye. A strange thin mist has formed near one of the burrows. It seems to produce a sort of dark light, a contradiction that my eyes have trouble perceiving clearly. The ethereal creature, for surely this is a creature of some kind, ambles towards the vault that I have left out for this purpose, and I daren't breathe as it slowly nestles itself within the receptacle. Well, that was easy. Just made itself at home in it, I guess. Okay. Now we go here. And then we go and we put this in it. Oh, you could see the... Okay. I breathe deeply from the spirit vault and it clears my mind. I don't care to linger too long down here, but I forge on until I reach the unmistakable Hall of Shields. A stone sarcophagus sits on a raised portion of rock in the center of the cavern. I hold the torch close to better see the inscription on the side of the tomb. It reads, "The sun's light will reveal my gift." Mystified, I cast my eye up to the walls of the cavern and search the shields for some other clue, but nothing stands out. The sun's light? Light? Sunbond? Darkest gloom. Okay, so it's probably a sun bond, which we've already identified. So where is the sun bond? like trying to read them. Sunbond. The sunbond banishes the darkness in an instant, half blinding my gloom-adjusted eyes and bringing summer's warmth to the cold cavern. Blinking and squinting, I notice that one of the shields in particular is glowing in the bright light. I reach up and pull the shield down to reveal a small cavity hewn into the rock behind it. Inside is a blood-red urn. That's kind of scary, to be honest. That seems like something maybe we shouldn't have. I got to thinking after I left earlier. Transferring this secret to an ecumenical only adds an extra step. Yes, it's safer than walking around with it in my head, but I would know where to find it. What I really need is a truth conduit so that I can deceive them into thinking I know nothing at all. I mean, I guess I'm getting paid for all this, so I went too far. Oh, these items are used by tricksters and swindlers to distort and deceive. They do not warrant the designation of dark article that some want to apply to them, but they can be and have been used maliciously. The gentle sound they produce anchors the mind as the spell is woven, combining symbology with a deeper, more primitive power. Dark article? What is that? There's nothing even in it. We don't even have anything about that. Unless it's over here somewhere. No, we don't. Okay. Symbology. Truth. So it's this diamond. It's a fish. It's got the fish symbol. Fish. Nope. I mean, it could be, but it's like it's a closed. Makes my head swim. Well, that's probably not right. It's got the fish. And we don't have anything with the fish on it, so that's great. I mean, it doesn't make a gentle sound. It makes a soft tinkling sound when it moves. Feels a little warmer than expected. What? I mean, it does make a gentle sound. It doesn't have the right symbol, though. What does that symbol mean? Deception. Well, it is a truth conduit. Okay. Yeah. I'm glad I didn't overthink it. I have never felt more tired or more devoid of life. An apathy has settled in my bones that I do not seem to be able to shift. But while I still have breath in my lungs, I will not succumb without a fight. By the grace of Grey, I will find a way forward. What? That's all you're gonna give me? More tired or devoid of life? apathy. Okay, I don't think it's any of those. I thought maybe apathy would be up here, but I don't see that. I don't even know. I guess maybe we just go from the beginning. Well, no, I don't think it's that. Magnetic field. No, it's not that. I don't think it would be that. No. Right now I'm just looking at the ones we haven't identified to see if it's maybe one that we haven't. Okay, well, I don't think it's that. Or that. You really couldn't give me, like, anything else? Any other, like, clue? I need a hint. A graze... Really? That's what it is? It was just literally a... Why does it have a... I'm gonna lose my mind. Why is it a question mark if she literally said... And we've already identified it. That's annoying. I had a tip-off about something exciting. Have you come across the so-called nameless gods? Did you also know that the tall stones that you sometimes find in high places were once doorways of a kind? And here's the exciting part. An inscription has appeared on the stone that sits atop Weatherlum. This is where you come in. I'm confident that a pit will open the doorway. The other option is a Babella to read the inscription. But they say that if you read the language of the nameless gods, you become cursed, which I can't say I like the sound of. I'm leaning towards the more direct approach, but then again, that could be dangerous too. Okay. I'm gonna do the Babella. Here's why. I don't think that you should open the doorway to something that you don't know what you're opening the doorway to. Okay, if you get cursed, I can fix that. I have This I can do, like, I can fix curses, okay? You open a doorway and bring some stuff in here. I might not be able to fix that. I think you should read it. Okay, so the meaning of the unusual markings on a babella is not clear. They resemble a mantic field pattern, but the items themselves do not produce a mantic field. They can be used to aid with translation of foreign text, although they require some skill to make full use of. This ability does not transfer to spoken language. Excuse me. Okay, so this is just showing like a scroll. Oh, is it this? Hold on. The reason I think it's this is because it has weird symbols. Oh no, this does produce a field. Okay, probably not this then. I thought because it's a circle also that you can like see through. I like really thought it was that. Something that has symbols on it. Really thought it was that. Let's try this thing. Nope, that also produces one. What the heck? My hair keeps like touching my neck. It's and it has symbols on it. They resemble a mantic field pattern, but the items themselves do not produce a mantic field. I don't know, I'm just trying random stuff at this point. Nope. Do I not have it yet? What? I don't understand. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Mentic. Okay. So circle, medium, big, little. Medium. Oh. And it was this thing. Okay, so it looks like that. But it doesn't produce that field itself. This kind of looks like it. I mean, it's not producing a mantic field, but it does kind of look like that. Right? What else? Does anything else kind of look like that? This doesn't really, right? Well, I mean, kinda. Like, kinda? Okay, let me just... Not really, but I mean, kinda. I'm giving that a solid kinda. I'm like genuinely stumped. I really thought it was this thing because you can see through it. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Don't do that. Don't do that. They resemble a mantic field pattern, but the items themselves do not produce a mantic field. See, that's... I thought it was the circle thing, because... Do I not have it? It's 3 different materials. I can use the lens in the desk to work out what a mantic... I did that! Unusual markings on a Bavella. I'm just looking at all of them now. This has the marking, right? So if I go over here and I go down, right? If you see it, it's... See how there's like a square right there? Okay. Doesn't produce a mantic field. Okay. It was that. I like thought it was that at first, and I freaking second guessed myself. I do that every time, and... Thank you. I hope this works. Here's a token of my appreciation, something for you to ponder over. Okay, weird, thank you. I hope he's okay if he gets cursed. I mean, I can fix a curse, though. I can't fix it if he opens the door to something. A sword? I am buried with the Knight of Thorns. Fascinating. Knight of Thorns. I'm gonna take a little peeksy, even though we're gonna probably end. Knight of Thorns? The only knight that I see is him. A Knight of Thorns. I have no clue. Okay. But I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I think the next episode I do of this, it will be wrapping it up and it'll be done. I think we only have like 4 days left, so I think that'll be able to be wrapped up in one go. I am excited to be back to recording. That was just like a whole, like I was having trouble wanting to like play the games and record, and I did all of this, and I am doing all of this because it's fun, and that's what I get out of it. So I'm like, if I'm not getting that out of it, why am I doing it? I'm not saying like I want to quit, but more like I need to reprioritize in my mind why I'm doing it. I'm not doing it because I want to see the numbers grow, although that's nice. That's just ADHD dopamine, but like having fun genuinely and entertaining people, and like I think I've said it before, but like my whole goal is that if I make one person laugh, entertain one person, you know, then I succeeded in what I want to do. So yeah, anyway, don't need to hear me drone on and on. Yeah, leave a comment below on games you guys want me to play, because like I just don't even know. Every time I'm like do a new game and I'm like it's gonna do so well and then it doesn't, I'm like, okay, I don't know what the people want. Anyways, if you like this kind of content, consider leaving a like and subscribing. It's free and it really helps out the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.